Good evening. This is Akashvani Kohima, reading you the evening news. I am Matsina. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says Quad is poised to remain long-term partnership and ready to collaborate with Indo-Pacific nations for mutual growth. FSSAI and Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock of Brazil signs MOU for food safety collaboration. Union government facilitates refund of over 1 crore rupees to aspirants, students of various coaching institutes across the country, and United States returned 297 artifacts smuggled out of India. Now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has affirmed that the Quad grouping is poised to remain a long-term partnership, ready to collaborate with Indo-Pacific nations for mutual growth and stability. This was stated by Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri during media briefing today, while sharing key takeaways from Prime Minister Modi's ongoing 3-day visit to the United States. Modi took part in the Quad leaders' summit and held series of bilateral meetings with leaders of Quad member countries in Delaware last night. Quad brings together 4 countries, India, Australia, Japan and the US. The Foreign Secretary also announced that India will host Quad Summit in 2025. Earlier, speaking at the summit, Prime Minister Modi asserted that Quad grouping is committed to a free, open, inclusive and a prosperous Indo-Pacific. The Prime Minister said, together, Quad countries have taken many positive and inclusive initiatives in several areas. The Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, FSSAI, has signed a Memorandum of Understanding MOU with the Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock (MAPA) of Brazil in the area of food safety. The MOU was signed yesterday by Agriculture and Livestock Minister Carlos Henrique Baqueta Favaro and CEO of FSSAI G. Kamlavardhana Rao on the sidelines of the Global Food Regulators Summit in New Delhi. The MOU aimed at improving food safety through joint projects and technical collaboration. CEO of FSSAI added that the MOU demonstrates India's dedication to food safety and signifies a major advancement in its ongoing efforts to enhance international collaboration in food safety. FSSAI also conducted bilateral meeting with the Bhutan Food and Drug Authority on the sidelines of the Global Food Regulators Summit. Union government has facilitated a refund of over 1 crore rupees to students who were enrolled for UPSC civil services, IIT and other entrance examinations at various coaching institutes across the country. The Department of Consumer Affairs today said over 656 students claimed refunds from coaching centers and private institutions by registering their grievances on the National Consumer Helpline 1915. Secretary of Department of Consumer Affairs, Nidhi Khare said, government is dedicated to safeguarding the rights of consumers, especially students who invest their precious time and resources in pursuing their dreams. She added that this action reaffirms the government's commitment to ensure that coaching institutions adhere to fair practices and honor the rights of consumers. On the occasion of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to the United States, the US has returned 297 antiquities to India that were stolen and smuggled out of the country. These antiquities will shortly be repatriated to India. In a symbolic handing over, a select few pieces were showcased to Prime Minister and President Biden on the sidelines of their bilateral meeting in Wilmington, Delaware. Prime Minister thanked President Biden for his support in the return of these artifacts. He noted that these objects were not just part of India's historical material culture, but formed the inner core of its civilization and consciousness. The antiquities belong to a time period spanning almost 4,000 years, from 2000 BCE to 1900 CE, and have origins in different parts of India. This news is a broadcast of Akashvani Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change has achieved 100-day target of 100 Nagar Vans with objective to enhance urban greenery. Activities proposed under Nagar Van Yojana during the first 100 days of the government was to approve 100 Nagar Vans. With the collective effort of central, state and union territory governments, this target has been achieved and surpassed, with 111 Nagar Vans being sanctioned within the 100 days. These 111 Nagarvans are spread across 6 states and 1 union territory of the country. The ministry had launched revised Nagarvan Yojana in 2020 in an effort to enhance urban greenery for improving quality of life and increasing social cohesion in cities. The scheme provides financial assistance of 4 lakh rupees per hectare for creation and maintenance of urban forests. Presently, the Nagarvan Yojana aims to develop 1,000 Nagarvans by 2027 with financial support of National Fund of National Compensatory Afforestation Management and Planning Authority. World Food India 2024, organized by the Ministry of Food Processing Industries, concluded today. The 4-day event comprised of 40 sessions featuring thematic, state, allied ministries and country and organization sessions. The mega food event was supported by 9 ministries, departments of the Government of India, 8 associated bodies and 26 states. The event featured remarkable turnout of 1,557 exhibitors, 20 country pavilions and notable participation from 809 buyers from 108 countries and 2,390 foreign delegates. 13 state ministers and 4 central ministers graced World Food India 2024. Spanning an expansive area of 78,000 square meters across 9 exhibition halls, the event provided comprehensive platform for showcasing the latest advancements in food processing industry. The event exhibited over 100 one-district, one-product items. 16 international delegations, including 6 ministerial delegations, participated in the event. Japan participated as the partner country, while Iran and Vietnam participated as the focus countries. Chief Minister Niphu Rio has condoled the demise of Dr. Crore, PCCF retired governor of Arunachal Pradesh, who passed away today after a prolonged illness. In a condolence message, Rio said Dr. Crore was a sincere and dedicated government officer who rendered his valuable services not only to Nagaland government but also to the governments of Mizoram and Arunachal Pradesh. Rio said, throughout his illustrious career, Dr. Crore committed himself wholeheartedly to the people and governments he served. As a true son of the soil, he was a remarkable ambassador of Nagaland, upholding its values and reputation wherever he worked, Rio added. Chief Minister Rio said, Cure's demise is an immense loss, particularly to the Angami community. Rio further prayed that the legacy of the departed soul will continue to inspire future generations. 24 cadets of different batches from Sainik School Punglua and Sainik School Impal has cleared the UPSC written exam for the National Defence Academy, Kharakwasla, Pune. Among the successful candidates of Sainik School Punglua, 6 candidates are from the current Class 12 batch, while 4 cadets from the previous academic year also excelled in the exam. The successful candidates will now appear for SSB followed by medical examination. To end the news, the headlines again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says Quad is poised to remain long-term partnership and ready to collaborate with Indo-Pacific nations for mutual growth. FSSAI and Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock of Brazil signs MOU for food safety collaboration. Union government facilitates refund of over 1 crore rupees to aspirants, students of various coaching institutes across the country, and United States returns 297 artifacts smuggled out of India. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Have a good night.